As the Boston Celtics' recent three-game losing streak and the general parity the NBA is experiencing in 2022-23 are showing us, a team can sprout a need at any point in time and there's no perfect team. In fact, there hasn't truly been one since the Kevin Durant-era Golden State Warriors, who were on their way to a three-peat in 2019 if not for an Achilles injury for Durant and a Klay Thompson ACL tear. Speaking of the Warriors, they may have a depth piece on their current roster who can provide the C's shooting in the frontcourt. According to the Celtics Lab podcast, JaMychal Green should be a trade deadline target for Boston. If the Dubs can't salvage their season in the absence of Stephen Curry and decide to sell off parts, Boston might have interest in Green as a floor-spacing forward with more size and a better shot than Williams. While a more limited prospect on the other end of the court, Green would be a solid option off the bench on nights when Sam Hauser is off or Al Horford needs some rest. But first, if you're new to the Boston Celtics news channel, enjoy and subscribe now so you don't miss the latest Celtics news, which we're always bringing you firsthand here. Enjoy and like this video, so that YouTube keeps delivering you as the latest Celtics news. The Boston Celtics can do better on the trade market. The Celtics Lab podcast suggested several trade targets for the Boston Celtics besides JaMychal Green, and they'd likely be better fits with the C's than the other Green in the Golden State Warriors frontcourt would. Among them are Thomas Bryant from the Los Angeles Lakers, who chose the Lake Show over Boston this past season, and Charlotte Hornets center Nick Richards. What Boston needs in year one of the Joe Mazzulla era is defense, which has fallen from its top spot to outside the top 5 in 2022-23 after grading out as the association's best under Ime Udoka in 2021-22. JaMychal Green would scratch itches for the C's, but he'd create others. When the game tightens up in the postseason, he likely wouldn't be playable. That's not a good use of assets as Boston looks to compete for a ring this coming spring.